Hey, it's IdkWhatsRc and this is my free-to-play smithing guide sponsored by Smoking Guns. In this video, I'll show you how to get level 99 smithing very efficiently. Okay, so the first thing you will make is bronze bar from level 1 to 15, and at level 15 until level 30, you'll make iron bars. Another option is to complete the quest The Night Sword to get directly level 29. Okay, so now let's talk about one of the 3 ways to train smithing, which is the slow but good money ways. So from level 30 to 85 you will make steel bars, and at level 85 until level 99 you will make rune bars. If you follow these paths, then you can expect to make 130 million GPs, which is a lot, but it will take you a lot of time. 555 hours. Okay, so this path is for those who want a little bit faster experience but less cash. So first of all, from level 30 to 50 you will make Iron Ingot 1, then after that you will use the spell Superheating at level 43 magic. So you will make Mithril Bars until level 85, and then Rune Bars all the way to level 99. So this is a very efficient way to train smithing, because you will get level 99 smithing in 225 hours. You will even make 80 million GPs, and you will get enough experience for level 99 magic. So it's very efficient, but you cannot be away from keyboard while using this method. You will need to be very concentrated. And finally, the fastest way to get level 99 smithing for those who have a lot of cash. So from level 30 to 45 you will make Iron Ingot 3, and after that you will make Steel Ingot 3 until level 88. At level 88 you will be able to make Adamant Platebodies, which give 200k experience per hour and are not that expensive, around minus 5 GP per experience. So with this method you can expect to get level 99 smithing in 75 hours, which is 3 times less than the medium method, and it will cost you around 100 million GPs. Okay, so now let's talk about the bronze bar specifically. So you will need copper ore and tin ore, and by using them both in the furnace you will get the bronze bar. So we'll train that way from level 1 to 15, and you can expect to get around 7k experience per hour. Then after that, if you remember well, from level 50 to 30 you will make iron bar. So unlike the bronze bar, you have a chance to fail this. So from level 50 to 30, the success rate is around 60%. So by doing that, you can expect to lose a little bit of cash, around 2 GP per experience, but you can still get more experience than the bronze bar at 10k experience per hour. Then there is the steel bar with 1 iron ore and 2 coal from level 30 to 85 if you want to train with the slow but good money method, and you can expect to get around 19k experience per hour and 10 GP per experience. And finally, the rune bars at level 85, which can be made with 1 runed ore and 8 coal. A very important thing to know while smelting bars is to use the smelting urns, because they will give a 20% bonus experience in smithing, so I highly recommend to use them. So in order to get them, it's very easy. You buy the unfinished urn on the Grand Exchange, and then you simply add a fire rune to them. There are 3 urns that free-to-play players can use: the track, the fragile, and the normal urns. So the difference between the 3 is their crafting required level, but not only that, also what type of bar you can use to fill the urn. So with the track one you can only use level 1 bar, so bronze bar. Then with the fragile you can go on to level 20, and with the normal up to level 50. So as you can see, you cannot use urns to make rune bars, for example. Those are the inventories I recommend to have while making bronze bar and iron bars. Okay, so those are the inventories I recommend with steel bar with and without a coal bag, and rune bars with and without a coal bag. For those who don't know, a coal bag is a dungeon ring reward that can hold up to 27 coal, so it's very useful while smelting. The best place to make bars for free-to-play players is to use the furnace in al-kharid. And the fastest way to get there is to simply use the lodestone, or you can also run southeast from Lumbridge. Okay, so I want to make steel bars, so I will withdraw coal and iron ore. Then after that I will run north, and then use the coal on the furnace, then select the make all option for the steel bars. And I simply wait until all my coal and iron ore are turned into bars. Once it's done, I simply run south to the bank, deposit the bars, and repeat. Now we'll try to make rune bars with a coal bag. So I will withdraw a full inventory of coal, put them into my coal bag, then withdraw 6 rune ores, and then the rest will be coal. I simply run north and then use the Rune Bar, rune ore on the furnace, and then select the make all rune option. So as you can see, I will directly and automatically use the coal inside my coal bag before those in my inventory, so you don't have to empty your coal bag. Now let's talk about Superheating. So for those who don't know, it's a spell at level 43 magic that will turn ores and coal inside your inventory into bars. So it's very good because it gives very good experience in magic, 53 all the time, and it will also give you smithing experience depending on the bar you will use. So the experience you will get in smithing is exactly the same that if you were using it on a furnace. In order to use the spell, you will need to wear fire staff and have nature rune in your inventory. You can trail this while being at the bank, and don't forget that urns do work with Superheating. Okay, so from level 50 to 85, you will make Mithril Bar with the Superheating spell. You can expect to get 61k experience in smithing and 90k magic experience, so it's very good, and you will make even 3 GP per experience. Then after that, from level 85 to 99, you will Superheat Rune Bars. You can expect to get around 60k smithing and magic experience, while still making 7 GP per experience, which is a lot of money. Those are the setups I recommend to have while making Mithril bars with and without a coal bag, and rune bars with and without a coal bag. Don't forget that the magic display is also very important. Okay, so in this clip I will make Mithril bars. So the first thing I do is withdraw a full inventory of coal, put them into my coal bag, and withdraw 10 Mithril bars, Mithril ores, and the rest will be coal. So if you have followed the setup I showed earlier with the inventory and the magic display, then all you will have to do is click on the Superheating spell, then click what's below, so the last Mithril ores. So it's very easy, you won't have to move the mouse at all, and it's way faster than the furnace, and you get magic and smithing experience. So when your inventory is all done, simply put the bars in your bank, then withdraw a full inventory of coal, put them into your coal bag, then withdraw 10 more Mithril ores, and the rest will be coal, and you simply repeat. So simply click on the Superheating spell, then what's below. You can click as fast as the Superheating spell logo appear. So as soon as you see it, you click it, and then you double click. Then simply put the bars in your bank once again, and withdraw more coal, put them into your coal bag, 10 more Mithril ores, and the rest will be coal, and you repeat. Now let's talk about the burial armor, which are a part of the artisan workshop. So the first thing you can make is iron 1. So to make one, it's very easy. You will have to use 1 iron ore on a smelter that will turn into an iron ingot, and then you will turn that into an armor. But I will explain that all in detail later in this guide. At level 30, you can also make Iron Ingot 3 with 12 iron ores. You can expect to get up to 100k experience per hour, which is amazing at level 30. And finally, the Steel Ingot 3, which are amazing experience but are very costly. So you will train that way from level 45 to 60. The fastest way to get to the Artisan Workshop for free-to-play players is to teleport to Falador and then run southeast. Those are the basics for the burial armor. So first of all, you will use all your knotted ore on the smelter, and with the smelter you will withdraw ingot. So the goal with this minigame is to make armor, but not any armor. In the top of your screen you will have the current instruction, for example gauntlet, so your goal will be to make gauntlet to get maximum experience. So once you have converted all your ingots into gauntlets, for example, or another piece of armor, and you can use the chute next to the smelter to drop all the armor instantly, and then you simply withdraw more ingot and you repeat. Also, don't forget to buy the rewards when you can to get a plus 2% bonus experience. You will want to go to the east part of the Artisan Workshop to make the burial armors, and if you want to buy the rewards you will have to go underground. The only things you will need for burial armors is to have all your ores and coal knotted in your inventory, and to have an hammer in your tool belt, of course. Okay, so go to the east part of the Artisan Workshop and use all your knotted ores, for example iron ores, on the smelter right here. And then after that you will select the withdraw ingot option of the smelter, and simply select the 1, and then iron, for example if you're making iron ingot 1. If you were making Iron Ingot 3, then simply click 3, then iron, and then withdraw. Now your goal will be to make armor. So in the top of the screen, as you can see, it's gauntlet. Wait, Elm. So now my goal would be to select the Elm option to get maximum experience. So it's very easy and away from keyboard. Usually you can make about 8 items before the current instruction change. So don't simply click Elm and leave. You need to switch after a few items. So now it's Gauntlet. I simply click on Gauntlets and I wait. It's very away from keyboard. So don't forget that to drop the items, you can use the chute right here. So it will drop all the items, but you still keep the ingot. So it's very good. And simply withdraw more ingots if needed. And finally, the famous Adamant Platebodies from level 88 to 99 if you're using the fastest methods. So you will get around 200k experience per hour, and the cost really depends if you have or if you haven't bought the Scroll of Efficiency. It's a dungeoneering reward. So I highly recommend to buy it because you will save millions and millions of GP from level 88 to 99. And it will cost you with the scroll around 5 GP per experience. The only thing you need is a full inventory of adamant bars and an hammer in your tool belt. The best place to make Platebodies is in Varrock because it's very close to a bank, and the fastest way to get there is to simply use a Varrock teleport. Making Platebodies is very easy. Simply drop the ones you have already made and withdraw full inventory of adamant bars. And after that, click the build right here, select the make all option for the Platebodies, and that's pretty much it. So now you have a few seconds away from keyboard. I really recommend to have this setup like the screen, how it's resized, because you're one click away from the bank and one click away from the anvil. So it's very easy to do and it's not really click intensive. And now let's talk about choosing the best method for you. So simply click the link in the description, then Smithing free to play to go to my calculator. So there you will see all the different methods I showed in this video, and even more methods with all the GP per experience, experience per hour, and level. So all the prices there are updated every day automatically by the websites. So you can also go down below to see my dynamic calculator. So we'll calculate which method is the best for you. So simply enter the amount of how much your time is worth per hour. So it's very important. Usually it's the amount of cash you can make per hour with your best money making way. So for example, 500k. So right now you will see how much total time you will have to spend to get 1 million experience in smithing. So for bronze bar, it's 130 hours. So it's not really good. Your goal is to find the one with the least amount of time. For example, Rune Bar Superheating is only 3 hours. So it's the best method for you with 500k GP per hour. But if your time is worth 2 million GP, for example, then the best way won't be the Rune Bar Superheating. It will be the Adamant Platebodies because it gives better experience, which outcomes the cost.